wild of a mood as I was the last couple of videos that I posted here on the vlog channel, because I am significantly more exhausted. I am significantly more exhausted. I definitely had some wines last night. I did karaoke for over 2 hours. And when I say karaoke, here's what I mean. I sang for over 2 hours. Because it wasn't like at a karaoke bar where we're all jamming, taking turns. It was just me and my sister-in-law singing for 2.5 hours. So that's why I'm a little exhausted. It takes a lot out of you to be so significantly talented, you know. Wow, and it was there was not a single song that I was like, wow, I slayed that. Like, they were all so bad. But you know, it was a great time. It was a great time. Yeah, we put up the tree last night. Well, okay, so the tree was already up, the lights were already on, but we did decorate the tree yesterday. Rosie, myself, and CJ's sister, Misty, we were listening to music, jamming out, and putting up the tree. And then afterwards, when we put Rosie to bed, Misty and I sang for hours. And then, yeah, it was just great. It was a great time. Fantastic time. What else was I going to tell you? Okay, so then this morning I woke up ravenous because I realized, you know, pigs in a blanket, where you like cut a little hot dog in half and you put it into one of the croissants and like you can put cheese in it or whatever. So I had 3 of those, half hot dog, little, the vegan, everything vegan that I just said, but I had 3 of those yesterday, and that's it. And I was so hungry when I woke up this morning. I just completely, like, I was really busy in the morning, and then I ate the pigs in a blanket, and then
we're going to our favorite place for food, right, Mama?
Yes, baby. And yeah, so, and then we started decorating the tree, and I just completely forgot. So is it windy out here? Can't tell. I'm always like worried about that. Every time it's like a little bit windy and gusty, I'm just like, is my car falling apart or is that the wind? It's always the wind. But so yeah, I woke up ravenous this morning, and I was so hungry, and I was like, ooh, it's Thursday, which means that we could go to the donut place that is, it's called Oofda Donuts, and they have vegan donuts every Thursday and Sunday. So I was like, oh, I guess we could go there, you know, that would be good. It wasn't exactly what I was craving, but I was like, that'll work. And then I was like, or we could go to our favorite restaurant, which is in Rochester, and that might work, but it is further, and they're all kind of far away. And I was like, or we can go to my other favorite restaurant, Khan's Mongolian Barbecue, which is, again, far away. And it doesn't open until noon. So I was just like, oh my God, what are we going to do?
I can't hear you from my headphones.
Oh, that's okay, baby. Thank you for letting me know.
You're welcome.
So I don't start talking smack.
I don't even have my ear out.
You can just hear me?
Yeah, I can just hear you from my headphones.
Okay. Well, anyway, so those were our options. I was like, well, I'm really hungry. Rosie was like, I'm not interested in any of those options. She was like, I do not want to go anywhere. I do not want to do anything. I just want to like snuggle up in my sleeping bag in the house, minding my own business. And I was like, dang it. And I was like, well, here's the thing, hear me out. You can bring your sleeping bag delicious food. Okay. So a win-win-win, really. And so I convinced her, we made a bargain, we shook on it, and because I knew I could. I knew I could pull the mom card and just be like, I'm the parent, we're doing what I say. But I didn't want to be a jerk. So I was just like, we came up with a bargain instead. So we are going to our favorite restaurant in Rochester.
Second.
What?
Second favorite restaurant.
What's your first favorite?
Sushi.
Oh, first favorite is sushi, of course. Of course. But then her second favorite and my first favorite is Old Abe Coffee Company in Rochester, Minnesota. That's my favorite. It's such a drive, but you know what? So worth it. And my second favorite restaurant is Khan's Mongolian Barbecue, Khans. If you are in the Minnesota area, you have to check it out. They used to have 2 locations. One of them was Richfield, and then the other one is in Roseville. And yeah, they closed down whatever one was like in Richfield, Bloomington, wherever that was. They closed that one down, and that was my favorite one. And so that was really, really sad. But at least they're still open in Roseville, and I can still go. I mean, for now, I don't know. I think restaurants close all the time these days. So even restaurants that you're like, that would never close, they are closing often. So yeah, and I never get to go to cons because like no one ever wants to go with me. Rosie did say yes to it today because it's a Mongolian barbecue, so it's like a build your own. Hello! It's like a build your own noodle bowl place. So they have like a whole buffet area. No more, baby. They have a whole buffet area set up with like any kind of noodle, any kind of meat. They have tofu, they have vegetables, they have sauces, so many different kinds of sauces. So you can add like soy sauce, teriyaki sauce, fish sauce, other sauces. They've got like just so many things, you guys. You can put little sesame seeds on there. Oh boy, it's so good. I wish we were going there so bad. But and then you bring it up to this big old circular black stove top thing, and they cook it in front of you, and they say, do you want peanuts? And you tell them yes or no. And so it would not be a place you could go if you had a peanut allergy, because I think they even cook in like peanut oil or sesame oil or something, and either way, like the cross-contamination would be out of this world. So like there's no way you could go if you have any kind of allergies, because everything is cooked on the same thing. And so one might ask, like, so if you're vegan and it's like cross-contaminated, if there's like a hunk of chicken in my food, that's one thing. But if it's just cooked on the same stovetop that they scrape off in between each time they cook, I'm sorry, I'm not going to get mad about it. If I think too much about it, will it gross me out? Yes. But I'm not going to. I'm just not. So, yeah. Anyway. Oh, it says McDonald's temporarily closed. See, that's what I was saying, you guys. You can't even trust that McDonald's is going to stay open. Oof. What's going on? What is going on? Okay, Hillary Duff released a new song. This is my call to action. This is my call to action. Hillary Duff released a new song called Mature. Go listen now. Go stream it wherever you stream music. And if you don't, you're part of the problem. I regret to inform you. You are part of the reason why this country is falling apart. Yeah. And I stand by that. I really do. It's a very slay song. It's about about a young girl who is like in a situationship with an older man who always tells her like, oh, you're so mature for your age, babe. And she's just like, he thinks I'm mature. You know, that's what it's about. So it's a good song. It's a very catchy song. It's been stuck in my head for days, and you should go listen to it because the Queen is making music again after like a decade off. The least you could do is go support her. Okay, that's the least you could do. Yeah. So mature. Hillary Duff. Go straight now. And what else was I going to say? Rosie, my love.
Yeah.
You see all the trees? How all their leaves are gone?
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? How fast that happened? Yeah. Now it just looks like black broccoli, like burnt broccoli that's turning to dust in the oven. It's been cooked too long. Horsies out this window, left side.
This side?
Yep, horsies. You might not be able to see them anymore. Yeah.
I didn't drink any of my water yet.
Good for you. It's great. So, yeah, but this week has been really good, you guys. Very proud of myself because I've had multiple very bad weeks in a row where I was not my best self. I was not my best anything, quite frankly. I was just getting through every day and not enjoying anything, not being just, I wasn't there. I wasn't there at all. I was sad. I wasn't present. I was just in my head being sad for weeks. And this weekend I had a break-a-rooney. CJ's parents took Rosie for the weekend. They took her Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday until I picked her up. And I'll tell you what I said. I was like, you know, Monday I'm gonna be better, which is what I said the previous week and the week before. Didn't happen, but you know what? I said it this time and I meant it. And so we planned fun things for every single day this week, and one fun thing a day. That's what we planned. And we started doing school stuff again, really like intentionally doing more homework. We've been playing more and just having more fun. We put up the tree last night, like I said. That was great. Rosie really helped me a ton. She put up so many ornaments, did such a great job. And our tree, dare I say, I'm not even joking, is like the most beautiful tree I think I've ever had in my life. I think it's so beautiful. Rosie did tell me that she preferred the white one because we got a green tree this year, but I truthfully think this is like the prettiest tree I've ever seen. And it's funny, I was looking at it last night and I was like, I can't believe that someone out there would look at this tree and be like, that is the ugliest tree I've ever seen. Because like, you know how everyone has their own preferences and everyone's like, you know, I like this, I don't like this, I like uniform and organization and like have everything evenly spaced and not too many bulbs and just a color scheme. So they would literally look at my tree and be like, ew. But wow, I think it's so beautiful. And that's why the world is such a beautiful place, because we can all look at the same thing and see 7 billion different things as we're looking with the same eyes at something, you know? And I just think it's so beautiful. I really, really do. So yeah, I've been doing much better this week. Haven't been yelling like I was. I was yelling, I can't lie. I was not proud of myself. And now here we are, feeling good. We're over halfway through the week. We're on Thursday now, and I'm really proud of myself. So day before, I posted a video trying these sticky foam cubes, and the sticky foam cubes, they just did really well, and it's got almost 700,000 views at this point. Yes, my love?
You know what colors I think are Christmassy on Easter?
What?
Yellow. Because yellow is kind of like gold.
Yeah, for sure.
And blue.
Uh-huh.
Because blue and yellow make green.
Yes.
And pink.
Uh-huh.
Because when you put pink and yellow, it makes orange.
Light orange, yeah.
Like orange.
You're right.
And purple.
Yeah,
Purple is definitely Easter color.
for sure. What was I saying?
About how awesome I am.
Yeah. You are. I'm getting way too comfortable on this camera. I'm just yawning. Crapperoony, I don't know what I was saying. I apologize. I don't remember. But whatever. Oh, that's gonna bug me. Like that would help me figure out what it was, but it's not going to. I have no idea what I was saying. So, anyway, yeah, I'm just proud of myself for this week and all the fun things that we've been doing. Oh, I've been listening to a new audiobook. It's called Amid Clouds and Bones by Ella Fields. I was supposed to finish it. I was like on track to finish it last night, but then I ultimately decided I was just gonna have fun instead. So I did. I just had fun, and it was just such a blast. Oh my god. And yeah, but it's a good audiobook so far. There have been some twists and turns that I was not expecting, and I do definitely see, though, it's a standalone book. It's not a series, and I totally see why romantasy books do a series, because when it's in one singular book, it's kind of like, it doesn't feel rushed necessarily, but it's not like as realistic, because you don't get to build the world very much, and you don't get to like build the character's love story and all of that, and so it's not as believable. So it's almost more cheesy when you're reading like a standalone romantasy book, because you're just like, okay, like, oh, already, like, I don't know, that's my opinion. And I'm excited to discuss it with my friend who's also reading it. Yeah, so it's a good, I was talking about the sticky cubes. So the TikTok did really well, and which is good. And then I overnighted some actual sticky cubes, because I called them sticky cubes in the video, but it turns out that they're actually called fiddle bits, and sticky cubes are something different. And so I ordered some actual sticky cubes for a video next, and I compared them. Needless to say, the fiddle bits won by far for me, but yeah, anyway, it was doing really well, and I was happy with that, because I haven't had a TikTok that's done really well in a very long time, and so it was just nice. It was like, oh, thank goodness, like, they haven't forgotten about me. The algorithm hasn't completely forsaken me. So I'm glad I came back. Come on, I remembered where I was. I started talking about it because I bought a new Celsius flavor to try on TikTok. So I'm gonna do that. There are a few TikToks that I have to make. What?
My show, the girl has a donut in her hair.
In her hair?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. One really fun thing that we're doing, let me tell you.
The girl fell
without giving too much away, Rosie, don't say anything if you can hear me, okay? Okay. So on Saturday, we are meeting one of Rosie's favorite YouTubers who runs one of her favorite YouTube channels to watch. She's been a fan for years, and basically Rosie was watching one of her videos, and they were just chit-chatting in the video, and they mentioned something about Minnesota, and I was like, oh my god, I wonder if I could make this happen. So I Google it, and I find out that meet and greets are available, is what I'll say. And so we are going to meet, sorry, I feel like I have like a runny nose. It's like not even running, but it feels like it is. Does that make sense? So we are meeting one of her favorite YouTubers on Saturday, and I am so excited for her. I literally almost started crying when I told her. I think I did start crying, but I almost started crying when I was like, hey, do you want to go do XYZ on Saturday and meet this person? And she was just like, yes. So yeah, and it's really weird that happened, because not last night, but the night before, Rosie told me, before any of this was discussed, she was like, I had a dream that I saw my favorite YouTuber and that I wanted to go say hi, but you wouldn't let me. And then literally later that day, I was like, hey, do you want to go see that YouTuber? So it's kind of crazy. Little psychic medium back there. Teresa Caputo is in the car. Yes.
Why can't I say her?
Because this is going to go up. I just don't want people to know where we're going to be exactly. So I'll tell people, we can tell them in a different video in the future, but before we go, I don't want them to know where we're going to be.
So they don't find out and try to take us?
Exactly. Yep, internet safety is very important. So you always have to know like what you can and can't say. That's why we never say like what city we live in or things like that, right? I don't mind saying where we're going. Like right now we're going to the restaurant, because by the time we would get home, like they would be like they wouldn't know where we were going to be, you know. So yeah, but that's why. Thank you for asking, just to make sure. I packed up some Secret Santa little things. I'm part of a Secret Santa gift exchange that is right here next to me. I'm going to ship it out today. And then I have another little box of like gift exchange items for one of my internet friends, one of you guys, because I know this is so, like, parasocial relationships, let me tell you, can go both ways. Like, if you don't know, that's basically just when you like get attached to somebody that you either watch online or that like somebody who watches you online in like not a typical viewer creator way. I don't know. And you know, I don't think the parasocial relationships are always a bad thing. I think that some people can make them like a toxic bad thing, but other times they're super slay. And like, what is better? Like, you can meet people on the internet and literally fall in love with them and get married. So like, what's so wrong with me making some friends online, you know? So this one girl who has, I don't know if you're watching this, but she has been subscribed to me for a while. She was in my comments. She like bought me a coffee one time, like when I was doing a live stream, and like tipped me money for a coffee. She was like, if we were in real life, I would buy you a coffee, girl. And like, it's just, you know, she's just so great and so kind and just wonderful. And I always see things because we're like very similar, and so whenever I see certain things, they just remind me of her, like a meme or something, so I'll send it to her. And I was just like scrolling on the internet, and I found a few things that I was just like, oh man, like if she were here in real life, I would buy these things for her for Christmas. And then I was just like, why not? So I was like, hey, I know this is weird, can I get your address? And yeah, so I got a few things for her, and I'm shipping those out today as well. And
You want to film a video and show them?
I did film like me putting the box together. so I could edit it into a little TikTok video, like one of those short ones. But I didn't do like a long video, no. Yeah, but I did film like the clips, and I could do a voiceover after, which is where I record my voice after I film it. And I like erase the sound from the clips, and then I say like, okay, today I'm putting together a box for a friend of mine, you know, like that's kind of what I'll do. But yeah. Or my daughter, yes, or whatever. Hold on, let me get another sip of this. And then, last thing, I was talking to Danielle, and she was like saying what book she thinks she's gonna pick for our next thing that we read together. And she was thinking it was gonna be this book called Quicksilver. And I've heard a lot about this book, and basically the other day I needed an extra $8 to have free same-day delivery on Amazon, and so I was like just perusing, and this book comes up and it's on sale for like $8.19, and I was like, ooh, okay, so I bought it. I bought this version of the book, Quicksilver. I think it's by someone named Callie Hart, but I could be wrong. Yeah. They're just dangerous.
I promise if you give me some, I won't eat them.
I believe you. And maybe I will get you some.
Yay.
Maybe.
I know people who do it, and they take baths with them.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Without their parents knowing.
Okay. So I got this book, but the thing is, I think that was a mistake, because the audiobook, I saw this clip of the audiobook on TikTok. Girl, I'm not gonna say what it said, but it was just like a really good audiobook, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, why did I buy the physical copy of this when I think the audiobook is gonna be so much better? But I have been really wanting, I know this is not smart or economically efficient, but I've been really wanting all of the last like 8 books that I've read, I've been like, I wish I could listen to them and have a physical copy to read along with, or like to switch off back and forth reading, like physical copy and listening, and because that's just what I would really like to do. But I can't afford to buy an audiobook and a physical copy every time I read a book. I'm not spending $50 to read a book every week. Like, it's just not happening. So, but I think I might do it this time, because I still have a couple Audible credits for free that were just in CJ's account. So I think I will buy the audiobook and have the physical copy of this one just this one time. And then maybe since Christmas is coming up, I can just ask for either like Barnes & Noble gift card, even though I don't want to buy them new every time either, because that's just so much more expensive. I don't know. But maybe I can ask for like gift cards to Audible. We'll see. I don't know. Gift cards are so not fun, but sometimes they're really necessary. They're really necessary. Because you don't, like, there are places that you really like to shop, but you don't want to spend the money on yourself or spend money on whatever it is every single time. It's fine. I don't know. I love a gift card, but they're just not as fun to open. Anyway, I'm gonna get going. I am sending you guys so much love. Thank you for being here on a more normal, less unhinged vlog. I'm very excited for the rest of this week, because we've got something fun planned for almost every day. And yeah, we're gonna have just a super freaking fantastic rest of the week, and then we'll start all over again next week. And yeah, it'll be great. We're making progress over here, because I was in a big slump, you guys, and for no reason. I was just slumped. I couldn't I just couldn't even. But I'm doing it whether I'm able to or not, you know? And it's getting easier and easier. Sometimes, like when CJ's falling asleep, and like when we're watching a movie or whatever, I'm like, well, that's because you're laying down on the couch. Like, just sit up, just stand up, and you'll wake up. And he is like, I can't. Like, I'm tired. I don't want to sit up. And I'm like, well, that's why you're falling asleep. Like, if you just sat up, you would wake up. And that's kind of the advice that he told me. He was just like, you know, when I'm sleeping, he said the situation, and he was like, you just need to stand up. I was like, I know, but it's hard because I don't even want to. Like, you know, when you're down and like depressed, maybe not everybody, but I'm bipolar, so if that makes a difference. But when you're down, sometimes getting back up doesn't even sound appealing. You're like, no, I'm good here. I'm comfortable. I'm sad, but I'm good here. Yeah. Perfecto. Perfecto. All right. Anyway, love you guys. Have a great day. I hope that this weekend is super awesome for you. I will let you know after we do our super fun thing, where we went and who we met. And yeah, I will talk to you later. Thank you so much. If you want to follow me on TikTok, it is Best Life by Brooke ASMR, all one word. And I would love to see you over there. Very, very much. And if not, if you guys don't know, if for some reason somebody's here who doesn't know that I have an ASMR channel, that's what I mainly do, is ASMR. So, oh, and I will be, sorry, so many updates. I will be launching my candles for winter, hopefully on Sunday. That's my hope, is that I will have all of my candles up and restocked by Sunday. Or no, I guess that won't happen because my wax won't even get here until tomorrow. So next week sometime, my candles will be restocked for Christmas. So look forward to that. Storytime Candle Company on Etsy. Rosie really wants a scooter for Christmas. That's like her number one thing. I was like, if you could only get one thing for Christmas, what would it be? And she said a scooter. So.
And sushi.
And sushi. Oh my god.
And I hope we could just have a lady.
Yeah, don't say anything else, okay? Alright. So, not because she's saying anything wrong, but just I don't want her to say anything too personal. So, alright, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here, and I will talk to you